All right. Do you guys want buy ideas or sell ideas? Let me know in the chat right now. Unmute. Let's go. Let's get it. What do you guys want? Buy ideas or sell ideas? Sell? All right, cool. All right. Market is downtrending right now. Market's bearish. Market is bearish. But it can't stay bearish forever, right? It has to pull back. Right? We have to identify our pullbacks. Right? So let's go ahead. Market is pulling back. Nice. Right, so at this point, all we have is a lower low and a lower high. So in order to get a BOS continuation move, we need to go ahead and break below this. Guys, when you guys see market structure, it's okay to mark it up like you're tracing over. I do this every day to help myself identify the right zones, right? So don't be like, oh man, I'm a vet, bro. I can't trace over the market. Like, no, bro, trace over it. It's literally helping you identify. And even if you took off you went from candle to lines, it's gonna be the same thing. You're gonna see the line, right? So help yourself, right? But with that being said, we need a break and close below in order to get a BOS continuation, right? So let's go ahead and make this happen. Let's go ahead and we'll just make these things a little different. Awesome. So now we got that BOS. Let's go ahead and just keep everything nice and tight. BOS at the downside. Awesome. Right, so now we have to find our starting point to look for continuation setups. Right, if market's going to be bearish and downtrend, we need to find points of interest in the market to go ahead and sell the markets. Right, so right now all we have is lower low, lower high, lower low. Right, awesome. So we know we got the BOS move. We need to identify your rally breakout, right? And in my opinion, a rally breakout is one of the easiest things to see because you're looking for multiple candles of the same color breaking structure. Does that make sense? Give me a 5 if that makes sense. For a rally continuation, right, you need to see the same colored candles break structure. It could be 1 to 2 to 3 candles, but you need to see those in a row, right? So let's go ahead and see. We got 1, 2, 3 candles, right? Rally breakout. So this last buying candle is going to be our starting point. So let's just go ahead. Let me go ahead and put some wicks real quick. And we like to go from wick to wick, right? Wick to wick. Boom. That's going to be my setup. This is my starting point, right? This is the starting point that made this bearish move, right? My stop loss will be above the high, right? So at this point, we're looking for sell continuations. We have lower low, lower high, lower low, right? So as the market comes back up, we're waiting patiently, guys. We're sitting on our hands, right? We're not doing nothing. We're setting alerts, right? There should already be an alert right here. Let's go ahead and make this orange, right? There should be an alert right here. We're sitting, we're chilling, we're working, we're with their family, we're with their kids, we're with our significant other, we're shopping, Christmas shopping, all that good stuff, right? Right? So let's go ahead. Market's coming back up, doing its thing. Awesome. We just got an alert. We just got an alert. We should be on our computer or on our phone now. Awesome. Market comes into my zone. Now I need to calculate risk, guys. I need to calculate risk. So even before the setup gets like, let's just go ahead. Let's go back up real quick. Let's back up. So I already know this is the setup I want to take, right? I need to calculate my risk. I need to calculate my risk. And you can use the calculator tool in levels. I use this on every trade. It's either the one on levels or the IM Blaze or IM Flows. If you have the FRX package, you should have these apps, right? And they do have a calculator in them. And all you need to calculate risk you need account size, and please stay true. Right? If you have a 50K account and you're up or you're down a couple hundred, don't stick with 50K. Put the exact numbers that's in your trading account. Right? You need your risk percentage. Awesome. You need your entry and your stop loss. Right? So when we come over here, your account size, what your percentage you're willing to risk, and then it'll tell you how much that is in money. Right? Obviously, you're going to have your pair and your entry and stop loss. Right? So that's really all you need. Right? That's really all you need. So this right here is all you need to calculate your risk. Right? I guess I could put the pair inside there, but honestly, you should already know, right? You should already know what pair you're willing to. I'll just put it in. Let's see. 3. All right. Cool. So I should already know what I'm willing to risk based off this setup. Does this make sense, guys? Give me a 1 if this makes sense. Let me know so we can continue. Oops. Awesome. So market is in my sell zone. I've already calculated risk. Now I'm looking to sell. Right? I'm looking to sell. Let's get rid of this. So now, let's see. Market's putting me in some blues. Right? Market's putting me in some blues. But now in order to get another BOS continuation, we need to break through this. Right? All we have right now is lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high. So in order to get another BOS continuation, we need to break below this zone. So let's go ahead. Market's doing what it do, and we get that BOS continuation. Awesome. Awesome. And the same thing happens over and over again, right? We continue to do the same thing until market conditions change. Until we get that change of character, we're going to continue to do the exact same thing, right? So now that we got our BOS, we've identified our rally breakout. So let's go ahead and find our starting point. We got 1 candle, 2 candle, 3 candle, 4 candle, boom, right here. This is going to be our starting point. So now that we've already caught a play off here, let's go ahead and adjust, and we'll use this new zone. New stop loss, right? So your account size, let's just say you just got a 10K account, 50K account, whatever size account you got. Let's just say you lost a couple bucks, right? Put in the exact numbers that are in your account size, that's in your account. So if you lost, okay, now you have 9,820, right? That should be in your account size. Does that make sense? So in your next trade, you should have 9,820, right? Boom. Awesome. So now we're looking to do the same thing, right? We're waiting, we're sitting on our hands. Market's coming up to our zone, and since we have a zone we want to use, this zone should be calculated as well. You know where your entry is going to be. You know where your stop loss should be with the minimum 1 to 3 risk to reward, right? So you have your account size, what you're willing to risk, the pair that you're wanting to trade, your entry and your stop loss. Boom. Let's go ahead and get rid of this. So now, let's go ahead. Market touches zone, and now we're in some blues. Let's go. Let's go. We really do this for real, right? But market's not always going to move the same way every time. It's not always going to move the same way every time. Let's go ahead. Come on, cousin. All right, cool. Boom. Nice. So now it just gave us another BOS continuation, right? We're downtrending right now. Lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. Right now we need to find our starting point. So now that we've identified our breaker structure to the downside, Let's go ahead and identify our breakout rally. Boom. That's our breakout rally. Awesome. Now we need to find our starting point. 1 candle, 2 candle, 3 candle, 4 candle. Boom. There it is. We've already taken a play off this zone. This was a win. Boom. That was a dub. Awesome. Let's go ahead and stay fresh now. So now we're going to use this zone here. Yep, staying fresh. With our stop loss above there. Nice. So again, nothing changes, right? Nothing changes. I know I want to take some sell opportunities there. So let's go ahead and get our zones ready. We know where we want to enter. We know where our stop loss should be. Minimum 1 to 3 risk to reward, and everything stays the same. So let's just say, we just got 2 dubs in a row. We just grew our account a couple bucks, couple percentages, right? Maybe you were at 11,000 now, 11,200, yada yada, right? So now you have to keep whatever is on your trading account, whatever it says in your on MT5 or MT4 should go in here, right? What you're willing to risk and your entry and stop loss, right? Nothing changes. Nothing changes. So let's go ahead. We're sitting on our hands, waiting for market to come back to our zone, right? Waiting for market to come back to our zone. It just entered and we're in blues. Let's go. Let's go. Awesome. So in order to get another BOS continuation, oops, my computer is tweaking. In order to get another BOS continuation, market needs to break below this, right? So let's just say market put us in some blues, but it's not really giving us the movement that we want, right? It's not really giving us the movement that we want. Let's just put this over here, or we'll keep this over here on this left-hand side. And then boom, news happens, and we got a big shift. A big shift in the market. What just happened, guys? What just happened? Let me know. You guys can unmute. Reversed, yes, but there's a certain word that we like to use. It did reverse though. It did go from a downtrend violation. That is correct. That is correct. But I'm looking for another word. You guys are right though. It did reverse. Change of character. Yes, market changed character from a downtrend, and we shifted the market from a downtrend to an uptrend with this change of character. So now, boom, we just got violated. Right? We just got violated. And we got a nice change of character right in this area. So let's go ahead. U-turn. Yep. That's solid too. Change of character. We'll put this at the top. Awesome. Awesome. So now there are 3 opportunities that we could take. Right? 3 to 2 opportunities if you're willing to take them, right? There's the break and retest. The break and retest. There's the brand new starting point, and then there's the shoulder. So, guys, this is a change of character. Would this be considered a breakout rally, yes or no? Yes, this is a breakout rally, right? Breakout rallies happen to the downside and to the upside, right? Nothing changes. Let's go ahead and delete that. Let's go ahead and identify our starting point. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boom, right there. That's our starting point. So let's just go ahead. We'll mark this up. Oops. Awesome. So now that's option 2. And then what's option 3, guys? Do you guys know what option 3 is? Let me know. If you guys see it, let me know. The third option is going to be our inverted head and shoulder. So, the way I like to see or identify head and shoulder, guys, when there's a low point, oops, let's see. When there's a low point and market shifts right away, guys, so the lowest point is going to be your head, and your previous lower low, which is this one right here, is going to be your shoulder. right? So we have left shoulder, neckline, the head, change of character, and we would love for market to come back in this area to give us a buy. Does that make sense? Nice. Nice. Let's go ahead and delete that. So now we have 3 opportunities, right? There's going to be times where this right shoulder and this starting point, they're going to be smacked right on top of each other, right? Not every time though. Excuse me. It's not going to always be layered on top of each other every time. But when they do, oh man, that's a good trade, right? But what happens if market wants to do something like this? Let's move these over a little bit. Where's my starting point now, guys?
It's the last bear candle.
Before the breakout rally, right?
Yes.
Nice. So now my starting point's going to be here. So now I really have 3 opportunities, which is the break and retest. Come on. My new starting point, and then my right shoulder. Now, once we get this change of character, guys, we are looking for buys. Like in your mind, you should be already thinking market shifted from sells to buys, right? And trust me, market will respect these 3 zones. Market doesn't always have to come down to this right shoulder right away, right? It does not have to come down to this right shoulder right away. It can save this zone for another month, 2 months, right? It can save this zone for later, right? We have to identify the setup. Yeah, trust me, do not sleep on a break and retest. What about time frames? How deep do you look for a starting point? So whatever time frame you like to look at, stick to that time frame. Just stick to that time frame. There's going to be setups on every time frame. If you're a scalper, there's going to be setups like this, right? If you're on the 1 hour, if you're intraday, there's going to be setups like this. And if you're a swinger, there's going to be setups like this. So just stick to whatever time frame you like to trade on and focus on identifying the setups, right? Does that make sense? Yes, awesome. Cool. So this is it, guys. This is what we're looking to do. And again, you should be calculating risk for each one of these. Now, how do you know what zone is going to be respected? Now, you honestly don't. Like, we don't really know what zone's going to be respected. That's why we test trade, right? We under leverage trade the first zones, right? We under leverage trade the first touches, right? So let's just say market comes back to this area. All right, let's delete this. Market comes back to this area. How do we know market's going to respect this break and retest? Well, we have to look at the pullbacks. Pullbacks are our best friend, guys. Pullbacks are our best friend. So, boom, market drops down, hits this break and retest. Now we have to focus on the pullbacks, right? If maybe you don't get in on the first touch, right? You don't always have to be the first one in right here. Just because it touched the break and retest, you don't always have to be the first one in, right? Let it give you that confirmation with that change of character. Find your entry and shift the market. Does that make sense, guys? Trust me, you don't ever have to be the first one in, right? Confirmations are what you need, right? If you're getting clapped on the first touch every time, then maybe you should just hold on, sit on your hands, and wait for the confirmation, right? Does that make sense, guys? Give me a 1 if that makes sense. Oh my goodness, that tea is smacking right now. So good. Awesome. I like it. I like it. The same thing goes for this break and retest, or I'm sorry, the starting point. Right? Same thing goes for the starting point. Let's pull this thing back. Let's delete this. Let's pull this over here. I guess we could delete this too, actually. Boom. How do we know this break and retest is going to get disrespected? Well, it never changed character. So boom, market touched, We haven't broken above yet, and market continues to trend down for a little bit longer. Oops. Market touches our zone. Awesome. Where's our closest pullback to our entry? Our closest pullback to our entry is right here. So again, maybe you don't get in on the first touch, right? Because we have a shoulder zone that we all know and love that really be smacking. So now maybe you're not in on the first touch and you're just waiting for this confirmation. As soon as we get this confirmation, guys, let's go ahead and find an entry so we can go ahead and ride that wave. Right? Same thing goes for this shoulder zone. Right? If market wants to come, take its sweet time. Boom. Break and retest disrespected. Starting point. Put it in profit. Not really holding up. Hey, it happens. Right? It happens. Do not get shook. Don't get shaken down. Don't get feared because these zones are disrespecting. We all know the zone that we really want. It's the shoulder. Right? So our job is to pay attention to these pullbacks and wait for the opportunity. Again, maybe you don't get in on the first touch right here, guys. Maybe you're waiting for that confirmation. But now that market is in our entry point, where's the closest pullback to our entry? It's right there. So we need market to break and close above. Once we get the market break and close above, let's go ahead and find an entry so we can shift the market. For a more solid entry, would you look at a specific confirmation, such as an imbalance, etc., within the zone of pullback? I don't trade off imbalances, bro, to be honest with you. If you do and you like them, then that's the zone that you're going to be taking. Right? As soon as we get this shift, go ahead and find your imbalance and wait for that entry to shift the market. Give me a second. Right? Does that make sense, William? If we get that shift and you see that imbalance and you're like, bro, I like taking imbalances, that's the zone that you're going to look for to shift that market.
Yeah, I was just asking because, like, I know how I personally do the break and retest a lot in my trades, and like I know one time, especially in a Nash trade, I did the break and retest. I found my zone, and market had came for the 25%, and it filled an imbalance. But I noticed at the 50% mark, there was another imbalance. So I trusted it on the 50% because of that imbalance, and it ended up smacking. So I looked for that imbalance. So I was just wondering if you did as well.
For me, I personally don't trade off imbalances. I trade off starting points and off shoulder zones. But obviously they do work. I know smart money loves imbalances as well. So, I mean, they do work, right? Find a zone that you like and stick with it. The point is to stay consistent with the zone that you like. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense, bro. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Awesome, guys. Let's go ahead and find some opportunities in the market. Now, what time frame? Give me a time frame and pair you want me to look at. Time frame and pair does not matter. I would rather stick to Forex pairs because I know a lot of us, are brand new, and if you're brand new, you shouldn't really be trading golden indices, to be honest with you. UJ. All right, let's do it. I like UJ. I'm waiting for something. I'm waiting for sales. Let's go to the 4-hour time frame. Are we on UJ? All right. So let's move this out the way. We're on the 4-hour time frame. I personally like to trade on higher time frames. I don't like taking moves every single day. That's not my cup of tea, honestly. We have enough pairs here. This is solid, right? I like to just trade on higher time frames. It gives me time to do what I need to do outside of the charts or off the charts. And then whenever I get that alert, I know it's my time to play, right? But let's just take a look here. All right, let's just follow market structure right now. Notice how we get a lower low, lower high. Guys, do we get that BOS continuation? Yes, we do. Awesome. Awesome. Let's go ahead. Is this a rally breakout? Yes, sir. That's a rally breakout, right? So let's go ahead and find our last buying candle. We got 1 candle, 2, 3, 4. Boom. This last buying candle, that's going to be our starting point. This last green candle, that started this bearish move. Look how market comes back to that area. Literally consolidates in that area for, let's see, 4 days. Right? Consolidates in that area for 4 days, but we never hit stop loss. And your stop loss should be right above there with the minimum 1 to 3 risk to reward. Right? Let's go ahead and calculate the risk. Give me a number. Give me a lot size, or give me an account size, guys. Any account does not matter. $10K. Awesome. 0.25%. You can see that's $25. USD JPY. Let's see. My entry is going to be this yellow, the yellow numbers, 149.489. My stop loss is going to be the purple numbers, which is 150.012. Let's take a look. My lot size is going to be 0.07. And at the end of the day, I know for a fact I will be losing at least $25 minimum. Like, that's it. Right? From entry to stop loss, it's $25. Nothing more, nothing less. And then you can see we hit TP. Right? Super, super nice. Awesome. Now look at here. This is a low point that we have to break through. Right? We got lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, continuation, yes. And then we come right back up here. So look at, we have to break through this last low. Notice, we do get that rally breakout. And this last buying candle, guys, that's our starting point. So let's go ahead. We're going to just take this from over here and stay fresh. We don't need a messy chart. We don't need lines from way back, but just to show everybody. Who cares, right? Worry about yourself. You don't need the hype. You don't need the clout. Worry about your percentages. Worry about your account. Notice how it comes right back to our zone, consolidates for a little bit, and then we smack. Let's just go ahead. Stop loss above the high, minimum 1 to 3 risk to reward. And let's calculate risk. 10K, USD JPY. Yeah, it definitely gets confusing. I used to do the same thing, trust me. Like, everything that y'all do, I used to do too. You know what I mean? Trust me, it's what we do. 148.137, and my stop loss is going to be 148.847. If I calculate my risk, my lot size is going to be 0.05, and at the end of the day, I'm only losing $25, guys. Right? Notice how every trade, it's calculated, and I know exactly what I'm willing to risk. So I should be risking $25 to get 75 minimum. Make sense? Awesome. This trade hit. I like it. I like it. Now look what happened here. We get a lower low. We pull back to get this area. Now, does market break and close below? Yes, it does. We do get that break and close below. Guys, is this a breakout rally? Yes, sir. Yes, sir, it is. Nice. So check me out. All we're going to do is stay fresh. All we're going to do is stay fresh. And then this market structure literally looks like a head and shoulder. Do you see this? We have the highest point and then market shifts. Right? The highest point and then market shifts. So this would be my starting point. Let's just put that red. And then this is going to be my shoulder. And we'll put that back to black. Boom. Now market, I sent this out last week. Exactly. Levels at its best. Right? Would you consider the entire candle a shoulder? You're talking about this last buying candle? Would I consider this last buying candle a shoulder?
The black line. The black line?
Yes, this
Yeah, right
this
there,
is my
that green
shoulder.
line.
Yes, this is gonna be my shoulder zone. Yeah, so this is gonna be my left shoulder. Right, left shoulder. Let's actually just type this out. Boom. Left shoulder, the head, and then whenever market wants to come back, this is going to be my right shoulder. Right shoulder. Awesome. So again, market's playing around, right? Market's playing around with us. But look, we're waiting, guys. We're waiting patiently. We got some sell zones wherever you want to enter. My stop loss will be at this red line. Minimum 1 to 3 risk to reward. Let's go ahead and calculate risk. I'm waiting on this setup right now. So if you guys want to take pictures of this, then, you know, by all means. 10K account. Everything stays the same. USD JPY. Let's go ahead. 147.716. My stop loss is going to be 148.522. And my lot size is going to stay the same, 0.05. So at the end of the day, I know I'm only risking $25. Guys, this is how you should be trading. Every trade should be calculated, right? Every single trade. Just because you have a 50K or 100K account does not mean you should be dropping 3 standards. It does not mean you should be dropping 3 standards, right? Calculate everything, every little thing. So this is something that I'm waiting for right now, right? We also have a new starting point right here as well. But I honestly like this setup because of the liquidity. We have equal highs. Can I put, oh yeah. Right, we got equal highs, and then we have a starting point, aka your supply zone, right along with a shoulder. Right, so I like this higher zone as well. I'm not saying this zone won't get respected or can't get respected, but because of the liquidity right here with the really nice head and shoulder setup, I like this higher zone. Right, I like that higher zone. So this is something that I'm looking at right now. I wish we would have caught it right here, even with the wick. I would have loved to catch a wick entry with a massive drop, but it is what it is, right? But this is USD JPY. Now, what did it buy off of, guys? Now, for those who are at the San Jose or Modesto workshops, I ended up giving you guys this buy area. Right, I gave you guys this buy area. So look at, do we break above this high? Let's zoom in. Yeah, we do. This is a nasty bullish rally. Nasty, right? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 bullish candles. So this last selling candle is going to be my starting point, right? Notice how market comes right into there and rejects. Solid movement, right? I forgot to set an alert. That's why I didn't send it out. Stupid me, right? But if you guys took pictures at those workshops, you caught this move. Hopefully someone caught the move, right? But now let's drop down to the 4-hour time frame and see if we can catch anything that looks like a shoulder right here, head and shoulder, right? Let's go ahead and see. My computer's moving slow. It's okay. All right, guys, perfect. So notice how we got support, drop, and then market makes its move. Sorry, guys. So this right here, this is going to be my shoulder zone. You can go ahead and just darken that up a little. Oh, never mind. We'll just make it blue. Oops, never mind. Wrong one. Right, that's my shoulder zone with my stop loss at the low. So when we come over here, yes, we get a little bit of drawdown with that shoulder, but we never hit stop loss, and market's actually up right now. So if we, depending on where you entered, whether you use the daily starting point, you should already be at break even and took partials. This is 1 to 2 risk to award. So you should already be at taking partials and a break even. And then if you took it down here at the shoulder, well, then I believe you hit TP. Yeah, 1 to 3 risk to award. You're already up. You smack TP, which is solid. Which is super, super solid. But yeah, guys, I'm liking this setup. I will be indulging in this setup. And you guys already know if we end up getting violated, well, then I will be looking for buys. But as of right now, market wants to go bearish. Hey, I will go ahead and go bearish with it, right? Let's see. AU. All right, let's go to AU.
Hey, Vinny.
What's up?
Is USD JPY usually more volatile during New York or Asian session?
Both.
Okay.
It's pretty volatile with both.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why I like trading USD JPY. That way, like, I like to go to the gym in the morning, so sometimes I'll catch a play in the morning, and if not, I can more or less I will catch a play in the evening time when it's Tokyo session. Let's see. So right now I'm seeing some pretty nice structure. Let's go to daily real quick. Okay, cool. I figured. So notice, guys, look what we got right here. Look at what we got right here. We have highs in this area, right? We do get a breakout rally. 2 candle breakout. Hey, that's fine. That's good enough, right? That is good enough. Let's go ahead and we'll identify the starting point. Awesome. Look at how market breaks above and comes right back to our entry, right? But when that happens, we have to stay focused on the market structure. Yes, market gives us that buy and gives us a nice breakout rally, right? We do get a breakout rally. So now we stay fresh. We move this zone right up here. Boom. Now check it out. Market is bullish right now, right? Market is bullish right now. What did it bounce? Oh my God, what did it bounce off of? What did market just bounce off of, bro? If I put it right here, look at this. Look at this structure, guys. Can you guys see anything beautiful about this structure right here? Right? If you guys can annotate, draw. I want to see who can see the setup right here. Feel free. Hey, draw all over my chart right now. If you guys can see anything, draw it on there. And if not, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys. Love it, Long. Yes, sir. That's confirmation number 1. Does anybody see the second zone that we could possibly use? If not, it's okay. That's why we're here to help. Right? Again, in my opinion, the starting point is the easiest thing to see. Why? Because we break structure with a rally breakout, right? This is a rally breakout, right? We do break below. So this last buying candle is going to be our starting point. Let's go ahead and change that to red real quick. And then let's just look at this structure, guys. We have consolidation, resistance, support, resistance, support. Market breaks out, and then we change direction. So this zone here is my shoulder zone as well. This example, they just so happen to be layered up right on top of each other, which for us is a good thing.
So Vinny,
Right.
in this case, in this
No, you're
case, so
okay.
is that whole thing above that zone that you just drew the head?
Yes, this whole
Like
thing
all
right
of
here.
this is the
Yeah,
head?
all this is the head. Yes, all
And
of
then the
that.
shoulder is the one on the bottom left. All of those, kind of.
Yes, yes,
Okay.
yes, yes. So now the thing is, I know I tell you guys, you know, for this head and shoulder setup, your stop loss goes above the head. We're not gonna risk that many pips, right? Right. We focus on pullback. So as market drops down and pulls back, we can tighten up our stop loss there. Market drops down and pulls back, we can tighten up our stop loss there. Market drops down and pulls back. Now notice how when it pulls back, it's above our sell zone. Like this is our sell zone for the shoulder. It's above, so we can use this as our stop loss. And obviously that's our starting point as well, which just makes sense, right? Be careful doing this like on the 1 minute, on 5 minute. If you're already risking less pips on a lower time frame, just put it at the top. But if you're on the 1 hour, 4 hour daily and you see something like this, then we can go ahead and tighten up our stop loss. Does that make sense, guys? Give me a 5 if that makes sense. If you're on the 1 minute, 5 minute, maybe even the 15, and you see something like this, guys, just put it above the high because you're already risking less pips, right? But if you are on the higher time frames, you're definitely going to want to tighten up your stop. Awesome. So look, market comes back over here, right? Boom. Oh my goodness, that's a snipe, bro. And again, this is the daily time frame. So notice how we do get a rejection. We get 100. This is 80. This is 100, and then we get 163, which is nice. Both of those are nice moves, right? Both of those are nice moves. So now that we see that, let's go ahead and drop down to lower time frame. Let's go ahead and see what's up. So, 4 hour time frame. Oh my goodness. Notice how market enters our zone. When do we get that change of character, guys? Market touched. We never change character. Market gives us some profit. Market goes a little lower. Now we're in some drawdown. It's okay. It's okay. If you haven't hit stop loss, do not exit your trade, guys. Right? Market is made to make you emotional. So if you over leveraged and you're up and you never moved your stop loss to break even and market goes lower, guys, they want you to exit out and draw down, heavy drawdown. And then once that happens, market's going to shift. So notice how we get that confirmation. Now let's do the same thing over again, right? The same thing over again. Let's just focus in this area, right? Guys, is this a rally breakout? Yes or no? Unmute, type it in, let me know.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, sir, that's a rally breakout. Awesome. So let's go ahead and find our starting point. We got 1, 2, 3, boom. Starting point right there. Awesome. Awesome. Do you guys see another zone we can use? If you guys can see it, go ahead and draw on my chart and let everybody know. We can't use that zone because we didn't break this low. Right? We never broke this low. Yes, Zach. Yes.
I see.
We have shoulder, neckline, the head, change of character. So now we could have used this zone as well. You can go ahead and delete that for me, Zach. Appreciate you, bro. Right? We could have used that zone as well. Now, for the person who asked about the imbalance, look at how everything in here correlates together. Right? If you're an imbalanced person, find your imbalance. Market respects, shift up. Make sense? Awesome. I like that. That was good market structure. AU, I like that. I like that a lot. So now we have another possible sell setup. Right? Let's go ahead and get rid of these. Actually, let's calculate risk right here. Let's go ahead and calculate risk. Oh my goodness, guys. I'm going to go ahead and get a cough drop real quick. All right. Let's go ahead. Boom. I know where my stop loss is supposed to go. Minimum 1 to 3 risk to award. Let's just go ahead and identify the stop for everybody. Awesome. Let's go ahead and calculate risk. We'll keep it at 1,000 or 10,000. Where's my entry? It's going to be the yellow numbers 65513. and my stop loss is going to be 65255. Let's go ahead and calculate. And now my lot size is a 0.10, and I know if the trade does not go my way, I will be risking $25 to potentially get $75. Does that make sense, guys? Give me a 1 if this makes sense. I know this part of the trading isn't as sexy. It's not, no one wants to do it, right? But this right here is very important. I'm telling you, like, if you guys are unfunded and you're not calculating a risk, guys, you're losing unnecessary amounts of money, whether it's $10, $15, $35, $8. It's all unnecessary amounts of money you're risking. You're losing, right? When you're unfunded, you want to lose everything to the T. Everything has to be calculated. A calculated loss is what we need, right? Not a random loss, a calculated loss. So boom, that's nice. We're in profit right now. I love that. If anybody caught that, props to you. I love it. Props to you. Now let's go ahead. This is shifting up, right? But do we see a possible sell zone, guys? Let's go ahead and get rid of this to clear some of the ugliness. Can we see a possible sell zone? I see 2 possible sell zones. If you guys want to draw my chart to let everybody know, let me know. Boom, love it. That we can use. Why? Because we broke structure to the downside. That we can use. Let's see. I like the higher zone. For me, I'm always liking the higher zone. But let's just see if market actually gives us any shoulder zones in that area. Boom, yeah. See, I like the higher zone. I think this was yours, Zach. Can you delete that for me, bro, please? So yes, we do have the starting point. Thank you, brother. We do have the starting point, and then we have the shoulder, which is higher high. This is my left shoulder. Higher low. This is the neckline. We do go higher. We touch that sell, and we get that massive, massive drop and that change of character. So we can go ahead and use this zone as well. Oh my goodness. Yo, before this call, I wasn't coughing. I blame y'all. Just kidding, just kidding. But I can't even hold it in right now. All right, so that would be my shoulder zone. So now we have a target point for this buy. Excuse me, guys. I'm so sorry. So now we have a target point for this buy. Let's go ahead and delete this. We'll delete this as well. And then we have our stop loss. So if this sell does not pan out, then we could take the violation, right? And again, you don't always have to be the first one in right here, guys. You don't. You can wait for that change of character. So as market's making structure, let's worry about the pullbacks. Boom, market touched our zone. Where's the closest pullback to our entry? Right here. Awesome. We found our closest pullback. So maybe you don't enter in right here. Why? Because on the daily, market's been bullish for a while, right? So that would be considered counter trend trading, right? But again, the setup is the setup, right? So let's say market gives us this change of character. Let's go ahead and find an entry in this area so we could shift it down. Does that make sense, guys? This is pretty cool. I like this setup because we do. I'm crying right now, bro. Oh my goodness. We'll worry about that later. It's all good. And on the daily, we do break below this last pullback. So I'm liking it. I'm liking it. Alert. Y'all want to see real quick? I don't even know what it is. I set alerts on higher time frames. So let's just see. I don't even know. I got hella alerts. Looks like a possible sell opportunity. Possible sell opportunity. If this would be the setup right here. Stop loss above the high. Minimum 1 to 3. right? If you want to target these lows, you definitely can, but I would definitely partial out some hefty money at 1 to 3, right? And then in order to look for buys, we would have to break above this. So right now, this is my shoulder, neckline, all of this is my head. Change of character, look for an entry, shift the market up. But as of right now, we do not have this confirmation yet. So as of right now, we have to continue with trend, especially since the market has been downtrending for a while, right? It's only right to continue with downtrends. This is opportunity 1, as you can see. Yes, until we get that change of character, we can only look for sells, right? So until we get market to break above, until we get this, now, once we get this, now we could look for buys. But we haven't gotten that yet. So now we just continue to sell it until we get that confirmation. Make sense? Got you. Got you. So right now, this is the setup right now. If market goes higher, we know what we want to target. Oh my goodness. We know what we want to target, but as of right now, this is it. All right, let's go back. Take a screenshot. 5, 4, 3, 2. All right. Let's
Yo,
go.
I got a quick question.
What's up?
Is there a lot size calculator in the TradingView app?
There is, but they're like they're indicators. I don't really like them personally.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Like
Do
you
you
can look,
recommend any other one?
you can look in here. Let's see. So there's calculators in here, but you're gonna have to mess with these. I don't really like these, honestly.
Okay.
I use the one on levels. I mean, if you're paying for the academy, it comes with it, right? So I would just use that. We do have apps. If you're on the Forex pack, you should download IM Flows or IM Blaze, and they have calculators in there as well. There should be calculators in every single one of these. So if we go to harmonics, there's a calculator here. If we go to whatever this is, there should be a calculator here. If we go to whatever this is, there should be a calculator here, right? So everything has a calculator, guys. Every single one. You guys pay for this platform, use it. My FX book, yes. How does the time alert work before the market hits the entry point? So, I mean, you set alerts. I mean, it's very simple. You set an alert, and as soon as market touches your alert, you're gonna get notified. Right. So just an example. If I'm gonna put an alert right here at my entry. Add alert on US oil. As soon as market taps it, as soon as market touches that alert, ring, ring, ring. You will get notified. Let's go ahead and check back real quick. GBP JPY. Oh, she lagging, bruh. We're on the 4-hour time frame. Let's go to the daily real quick. That's a massive drop, bro. Oh, shoot. Levels is telling us shoulder everywhere, dog. Everywhere. Let's see. We do get a shoulder here. We get this change of character up above. We come back. Gives us an opportunity. So now we do break above this. Right? We do break above that, which means this is my starting point. Now, market definitely hit your stop loss, right? Definitely hit your stop loss. But what didn't it do? It didn't change character yet, right? It didn't break and close below. So once we got that, we can go ahead and start looking for sells. Well, we never really break and close below. And this is the next buy opportunity when it comes to this. So, go back down. Oops. Oops. All right, so let me go ahead. I think these were all picked up. I mean, because Levels is telling us this is the south area, which I mean, technically it is. We do break and close below. And this is a possible shoulder. Possible shoulder. Right, so let's drop down to a lower time frame to see if there's anything near that area. She lagging today. Thank you, bro. I appreciate you hopping on. All right, cool. So let's take a look. So look what's right inside my shoulder zone. Look at how market gives me a lower low, creates support, pulls back, massive drop. Right? That's a massive breakout rally. So this right here, my starting point. Awesome. Oops. My starting point. So if you're going to be looking for sells, that would be an area right here. Let's see. So my stop loss. Let's pull that down a little bit. So notice how market drops down. We pull back, drop down, pull back higher. Now these are the last two pullbacks above my shoulder. Now everything else is inside or below. So we can't use this as my stop. You can, but it'll be very, very tight. Right? So I don't usually use tight stop losses personally. I personally don't. If you do, hey, do your thing. Right? But I don't. With the minimum 1 to 3 risk to award. Boom. So we can go ahead and calculate the risk. Again, we'll stick to 10K. Let's see. My entry now is going to be 185.482. Long, how about you send me EUR AUD? Because you're a vet, bro. I want to see what you see. If you're about it. 210. Calculate risk. Bet. Awesome. So now I will be risking $25 and my lot size will be 0.05 with this setup right here. We have a starting point and a shoulder. Now look at guys. I mean, this is a shoulder. It's not bad at all. Notice how we get. I will send it into the levels chat and then I'm gonna put it on YouTube tonight. Consolidation. We break above, so all this is gonna be ahead. Change of character. Right, so this isn't a bad sell, not the best. Honestly, I've seen better. So again, this, because it doesn't look as great, we don't always have to be the first one in. Right, we don't have to be the first one in there. Let's go ahead, watch market structure do its thing, let it build pullbacks for us, and as soon as market enters that zone, let's find the closest pullback near our entry, and it'll be this one here. So as soon as we get this break and close below, let's find an entry point and then sell the market. Right? Yeah. So we don't always have to be the first one in there, guys. Especially with this setup, it's not the the prettiest, not the prettiest at all. So when it's not as pretty, I'm never the first one in. I'm gonna be honest with you. All right, let's go ahead. We'll do one more USD CHF, and then we'll let Long send in his trade, and then we'll call it a night. Close that up. Daily time frame. She looked like she's dropping. All right, so you can see this inverted definitely got disrespected. Right, lower low, lower high, lower low. We do break and close above. Now, technically, the stop loss is this low, so as long as we shift above before hitting stop, we can continue to look for buys. But as of right now, this thing is getting disrespected, or major drawdown. And the thing is, with all of this, it doesn't look like anything clear right now. It doesn't look like anything clear. It kind of just looks like some trendline liquidity. I'm not going to lie. Right, we got some liquidity here. We got some build up here. It's not the cleanest structure, right? So it kind of looks like it wants to take this out, right? So let's just see if we can find some sell opportunities. Now, it looks like Levels is giving us a shoulder play right here, which does not look bad at all. Right, does not look bad at all. Why? Let's just zoom in. Because we do get a breakout rally. Oops. Breakout rally, which would make this area my starting point, and we can see that thing gets disrespected, right? And we actually change character. So that's not bad. So let's go ahead. It did give us a rejection though, right? It did put us in some blues, but it didn't hold and continue, right? It got disrespected. So now let's delete this, and now let's go to this right-hand side and see if we could see anything that's worth selling off of. So we have our possible shoulder zone, and just on the daily, we really don't have to drop down. Guys, is this a rally breakout? Yes, it is. So let's go ahead. This is going to be my daily starting point, which it's already rejecting and it's selling off of right now. So let's go ahead and drop down the time frame. So check me out. It rejected off this zone. Now market would need to break and close below this support, right? For me, because if it doesn't, what did this just create? Right? Levels is letting me know. Let's turn this off. We just broke above. This is the breakout rally, right? So that breakout rally, this is now my starting point to continue buys. Right? So if it doesn't break below this, this shoulder entry is still possible. Right? It's still possible. Sell it off. Now, if we do get this change of character, all of this consolidation, guys, left shoulder. Head, we need this change of character. Let's go ahead and look for some sells. Right? But if this zone holds for buys, I would be looking for this shoulder opportunity with my stop loss above these wicks. Right? But right now, I'm just waiting. I would be waiting and sitting on my hands. I would have an alert set. We already know that hit. I would have an alert set right here. Right? For that sell opportunity. And then I would have a break and close alert right here. Right? We need this break and close below. We need this change of character to confirm sells. We get this sell opportunity. We get this change of character. Look for your breakout rally. Find your starting point. Sell it down. Right? Because market has been selling with USD CHF for a while. Right? For a while. So let's go ahead and continue trend. Right? Let's just continue the trend. Then we have long. Let's go ahead and pull up longs. Can you guys see this?
You want me to explain what I'm looking at?
Yeah, if you want, go ahead.
Yeah, most definitely, bro. So I was looking at this on a 4-hour and a daily and a monthly. I was diving pretty deep into this right now. Based off the 1 hour and 4 hour, we're still dropping pretty heavy. As of now, I would say it's kind of an impatient game because you're not really making any highs and lows that you can see. Like we're just kind of squeezing. So really, it's gonna go up or down. I just think, in my opinion, I was looking at this 4 hour. I think the 4 hour order blocks around somewhere in this area. It barely missed it, but on a 4 hour shoulder, it was probably somewhere in this area. I mean, there's a little bit equal highs, but we did have a strong rejection and a break of structure out of this. So, I mean, I think we could get some play off this area, to be honest. I mean, I know you like it. like your stop loss probably above this highs, but in my opinion, if we run above these highs, we'll probably just run a little higher into this area before selling off.
Yeah, because of those equal highs, I would not mind putting my stop loss right above here either. I would not
And
mind that.
then
I would
I
definitely
would
do
think that's a good risk to reward. But
that. No, for
that's
sure.
only on occasion I'll take a tight stop loss, but it was pretty obvious that it was a big drop.
For sure.
But
So
like,
go ahead.
yeah, it's just I'd rather at this point, I mean, I'll play off this area. If it doesn't react off this area, I'd probably just wait until we break the highs or lows because I feel like it's a little indecisive. Price is squeezing. No highs or lows has been made at all.
Correct.
You look at the
Correct.
4 hour, it did play off like the shoulder though.
Got you. So I do like this, and he is right. It is squeezing. This is trendline liquidity, right? This is not the best. How do I say it? It's just not the best market structure to take trades in, you know. But again, opportunities can come, right? You can see, even though it's still doing its thing, we do get a shoulder, change of character, market comes right back up when we sell. So just because it's not the right conditions does not mean you still cannot get moves. You can definitely get moves, right? So I do like this area because we do change character here. This area would be your shoulder. This is your starting point, right? And if this zone gets disrespected, this zone is not bad at all. This is my shoulder, which doesn't get touched. And it creates equal highs and liquidity right below that zone, and then we have an imbalance right there as well. So if this zone gets disrespected, or this area, then I would be looking for this higher zone for sure. And I mean, that just looks good. You know, we gotta take opportunities as they come. You know what I mean? The best way to stay 5 steps ahead, though, with market doing its thing like this, is to stay above time frame. So right now it looks like you're on the 1 hour time frame. Let's just go out and hop on a higher time frame real quick. This is EUR AUD. EUR AUD. I think it's an other. EUR AUD. G moving slow. Oh, this is EUR CAD, bro. What am I doing? EUR AUD. I was like, that does not look the same. All right, 1 hour time frame. Not sure why it's doing that. All right, cool. So long has this zone marked up. I also see this zone right here. Notice how we have a blue arrow, which means this is a shoulder, right? So I would not mind having this area as well. Now, those are the 2 zones inside this. Oops. Inside this that we could potentially take. Or we could jump up the time frame to see if we can find anything else. I'm not sure why Levels is doing that, but it's all good. Awesome, it stayed. Let's jump up one more time frame. Let's just see if there's anything on this left-hand side. All right. So, man, this thing's looking bearish, right? We're breaking. We continue to break structure. We are continuing to break structure to the downside. Break a structure. Break a structure. Right? Break of structure. Oh my goodness, this is my bad. Oh wait, this is it. Am I tripping? No, I was tripping. All right. So let's just go up one time frame. We can see we changed character here. Let's see. All right. I'm liking this area right here. Why? Because we get consolidation. Consolidate, support, 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 buy up, change character, right? So this right here, 2 candle rally, that's my rally breakout. This is going to be my starting point to sell. And that's really it. That's like, we're good. If market wants to go massive and go crazy, boom, this is gonna be my sell opportunity. Right now, let's just see if we can go up a time frame and check the left hand side. Not sure why it's doing that. I'm gonna have to hit up Oren. Oh, bruh, I know y'all can see it. Oh, don't talk to me nice or don't talk to me at all. All right, let's go over here. Let's go over here. All right, for sure. I'm gonna let him know. All right, so check me out. Oh man. So we can see we get lower low, lower high. We drop lower. We get lower low, lower high. We drop lower, and then we shift the market up. So this right here would be considered my breakout rally. Right? That's my breakout rally. So this last selling candle, that's going to be my demand zone. That's my starting point. This last selling candle started this massive this massive bullish momentum. Right? Not only that, we do have 2 possible left shoulders. That's a zone that's very clear to me. And this is a zone that's very clear to me. I definitely like this lower zone, but I'm not. Notice how we never come back, and market just creates liquidity right here. Right? So again, we don't have to be the first one in on this first one because we know we have very good buy zones down here. Right? So again, we don't have to be the first ones in, but as soon as market touches that zone, let's find the closest pullback to our entry. Boom, market gave us an entry. Maybe we're not in yet, right? Maybe we're waiting for that confirmation. So let's go ahead, mark that up. And as soon as market breaks and closes above, and we get that change of character, let's go ahead and find an entry point we can use to shift the market up, right? If we don't get a change of character, you know what's going to happen is market's just going to continue to drop down and head to our points of interest down here. And again, boom, market touches our entry. Let's go ahead, find our closest pullback to our entry. As soon as we get that shift in the market, let's go ahead and find an entry point that we like to shift the market up. But as of right now, I am liking this setup right here. So guys, when you guys see things like that on lower time frames where it's like, oh, it's kind of indecisive and squeezing, jump up a time frame or two so you can get a really good picture of what market wants to do next, right? Let's see. We even have a shoulder zone right here. But honestly, we don't break and close. Do we break and close below? Oh, we do break and close below. Break and close below. Guys, these are like right on top of each other. Boom. I like this. I like that we're in the middle of 2 really good zones right now too. Right, so just keep that in mind. Keep that in mind, guys. So as we drop down, let's go down to the 4 hour. We already know what we want to do now based off the market structure. So we can see if we can get this sell opportunity, we're going to continue heading down. And if market disrespects, we have some zones up top that we can go ahead and use. Right? Does that make sense, guys? Yeah, sometimes when you see market structure doing this, guys, sometimes it's just best to sit in your hands. Right? But again, if you could see the setup and levels is helping you identify a setup, you know, go ahead and run your risk to reward. Make sure everything is calculated. Let's see what the DXY is doing. Okay. All right, we broke above this, and now it's near this inverted. So we'll see what happens in the morning, guys. Right? If market wants to go, if the dollar wants to go ahead and buy off that inverted, anything USD in the front, we may get some buys. Anything with USD on the end, we might get some sells. But we'll see in the morning. I would have this zone marked up, take a picture, and if this zone gets respected, USD CAD, USD CHF, we could possibly look for buys, and maybe, you know, AUD USD, GBP USD, we could possibly look for sells. But honestly, this is not a bad structure at all. Not bad structure at all. Opportunity 1, opportunity 2. Pretty nice. I like it. I like it. But we'll see. We'll see, guys. I'm just going to set an alert to see what market wants to do. But with that being said, guys, that is it for me today. I hope I gave you guys some value today. I hope you guys took some notes. You know, I hope you guys are understanding. I hope I'm helping you guys understand, because I mean, no one's really asking questions, and you know, the only thing I could do was just hope you guys understand. Do you think you could send the link to your YouTube channel? Yeah, let's see if I could do that. I'm not even sure how to do that. Let me go ahead and just pull up a video real quick. Make sure y'all get that. All right, guys. Again, that's it for me. If anybody needs one-on-ones, please hit me up. Right? Trade responsibly this week, guys. Make sure you guys calculate risk, and I will see you guys on Friday. Please trade responsibly. Peace out.